Alright, here we are. We are making hot sauce for the first time. We watched some YouTube videos last night.
We watched like 10 YouTube videos.
And we are prepared. We are separating them by shape. Those are long. Those are not long. Or, wait, no, that's not. Color. By color. Alright, so here's a bunch of them. And this is our pot. And we're not even going to do that thing where we like show what we're doing and like speed it up real quick. Everyone knows how to separate shapes. If you don't, watch a video on separating shapes first. So bam, peppers, sorted out into different varieties. Always remember to use gloves such as this brand or any other local brand that you feel is qualified to protect your hands and eyes. We've got our peppers here, some ghost peppers. You want to go real hot. Garlic, gotta have garlic, onions. Saw different people using carrots. So we have no idea what we're doing. We just watched some videos and we're just, you know, emulating. So just so you know, we're not experts, but everyone asks, hey, show us your video. So here we go. So we got cilantro, tomatillos, kiwi, thought tang, some limes, tang, some ginger. And so that's what we're using. And we're going to do it on this guy here.
And we got pots.
And we're a little hot. I'm going to turn it down a wee bit. Going to be around 400 is what we read is good. So we're close, but there we go. And yeah, moving on. Now we're going to start roasting stuff. Right, so carrots, boom. Get those started. How about some onions? And just some garlic. Not all of it. And tomatillos. So let's get that going. Bam. So there we are. Let's get those roasting for a bit in here. Okay, here we are. Let's check out what we got here. About halfway through probably. Oh yeah, look at that. See, nice grill marks. Maybe. Yeah, see, that's what we want. And get it grilled, get some char on there. That is personally what I love about the grill, is the charring. And obviously, you do this in the microwave, heat the stuff up, blah, 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 but you get that nice propane flavor all over it. Love that propane. Here, I'm going to hand this off, and then, yeah, look at that. Teamwork.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
We could do charcoal and smoke, but we decided this is our first time, so don't waste the charcoal or the smoke.
Yeah. We are merely mimicking those who came before, which is really all you do. And what we got into watching cooking videos pretty recently, gardening tips and stuff, like just really sitting down and taking some time to watch them. And what we notice is the great community out there. Everyone's very willing to share their knowledge. They want to see what you want to do. It's an amazing opportunity to really learn some new techniques, get some ideas, and everyone, well, not everyone, I'd say half the people who made food videos, gardening videos and stuff said, hey, I'd like to know, what do you do?
Well, so, definitely the ones that aren't trying to sell you everything.
Yes. So we decided, okay, we don't really know what we're doing, right, so we're going to show you our learning process. We're roasting. Just going to show you a little bit of our garden here. These are peppers all the way through. This is our second really successful garden, I'd say. Got all kinds of different peppers here. Last year we sort of had it split to where on the right side there was all peppers. On this side was tomatoes, squashes, and whatnot. Oh, there's my shadow. Over here, we split things up. We did cucumbers in buckets last year, but this year we're doing the squash. And we just worked out this, planted some late summer stuff. Obviously, not a lot to look at. Here's some tomatoes. These tomatoes also, all of these were from last year after we tilled. And these are rescue tomatoes. They were growing with the peppers from last year. And so we transplanted them. And look at that, just using old kitty litter buckets. This right here, look, it's producing tomatoes. We just dug it up, threw it in there, and it just, why waste it? Why not give it a shot? So we did.
We are at 350. 350. Look at some of this.
Oh yeah.
Nice and soft.
Yep. That's good, good, good. So we're gonna pull these off. Look. Right now we're roasting peppers, and not gonna show you much. Just roasting some peppers. Always remember to use protection when you are turning and mixing your peppers.
Alright. We are going to weigh out our peppers. I've been told 3% salt to weight ratio. I put on my container. I'm going to tare it. 0.0 pounds. We're doing what we're going to call Loco Verde.
Loco Verde, which means the green chicken, I believe. 6 ounces of, we're using green peppers because verde means green in Espanol. Alright, so here we are. We're going to take our peppers and go ahead and we're going to add those.
3% of 6 ounces would be about 1.8 ounces, I think. Somewhere there. Not even. 2.2 ounces. There we go. Now I know how to math.
0.2 ounces?
Yeah. Can
Okay.
I show you the math? Well, it'd be 0.18 ounces.
But we rounded up?
Yeah, we're rounding up. It's
okay.
alright. And then we don't really know. The internet told me that a 1-to-1 ratio vinegar to water is the best thing to do at minimum, but you should probably do a 1-to-2 ratio, meaning if I put 1 cup of water in, I should do 2 cups of vinegar. Well, we don't have a whole lot of peppers in there, so I'm only going to put half a cup of water in this, and we're going to mix that with 1 cup of vinegar. But I'm mostly just mixing the water and the salt right now. The weight has nothing to do with this. If you know how to read this, you're good. That's a little over half a cup. And apparently these chopsticks are tied together. And of course, the warmer the water, the quicker the salt will dissolve. This is cold water, so it's all good. We got seconds, but we'll go 1.25 cups of white distilled vinegar. We are going to pour our vinegar into our oil pepper mix and see if that covers most of our peppers.
Which it looks like it does.
And it does.
And then next is the salt water.
I would do that after this gets going.
Okay, so go ahead.
More heat on it.
Add a little more heat, get it simmering. While we're letting our peppers and vinegar boil, we're going to go ahead and chop up some garlic. We're going to smash it, mince it. This is the roasted garlic.
So you don't really want to mash it because then you mash it all in.
And it's really nice and charred.
After, it's like butter.
Boom.
It's like, oh, the velvetiest butter.
Look at that.
And then we also have tomatillos. Here's one not peeled. Here's one with the stem still on. And then here's this guy.
The many stages of tomatillo. And we're going to do what? 2 of these guys?
2 or 3.
2 or 3?
We haven't figured that part out yet.
Yeah, so we're going to add some. So we're just cutting these up now.
Never done this before. Just going to cut
Also, here, we're going to add some lime as well. And one secret to limes is if you roll it like that, take it, roll it a few times. Yep, you're going to get a lot more juice. It's going to be a lot less squeezing, so roll that guy out. And so those are some more of the ingredients we're going to add here in just a little bit. And also going to chop up some onions and add some onions, of course, to the Loco Verde. And I think that's all our ingredients. So we're going to go ahead, throw that in there.
We might put a little something or other in there. But
yeah, we'll add some seasonings and stuff. But as far as, you know, rendering it down, boiling it, all that stuff. All right, so let's go ahead and dump that. So
onions, tomatillos. We ended up doing 3, and then garlic.
Went with the roasted garlic. It's
we might
incredible.
throw another clove of regular garlic in just for fun.
Who knows?
Here's a 1-to-2 ratio salt water now. That's a salt water I just made with 3% of the weight of the peppers to half a cup of water and 1 cup of vinegar in the peppers. So we gotta bring that back up to a boil. But I got a lot of the vinegar boiled off.
So we are done reducing our peppers down, our tomatillos, all of that. We're gonna throw in some cilantro.
Ha!
Bam!
It's not scientific. Just throw it in there.
Yep, that's cilantro. We did not measure it. I'd say that's about half a cup of cilantro. There we go, a little lime, boom.
Oh no, more lime.
Now obviously you can adjust the cilantro, you can
lime.
leave it out. Some people, it's actually genetically, there's a gene that makes some people think that cilantro tastes like soap. We do not have that gene, so we love our cilantro, but you know, that's what we threw in. Obviously, make any adjustments that you feel like you want to. Right, and so for a little sweetness, we thought agave made some sense. There's obviously you can throw some sugar, honey, anything to sweeten it up. We're going with agave. We think that's probably maybe a couple of teaspoons. So we're getting very close to the blending and the jarring portion. We're not canning, we're not preserving this sauce for any period of time. We are looking to experiment and give some of this out to our friends and enjoy it right now. Canning is a whole other process, and we are not even going to jump off that bridge. But what I did do,
we are ready when we get there.
We are. We have done some canning before. Now what I did is I put some warm water in these jars, so when we transfer it over, you're not going from hot to a cold jar. You're not going to get cracking.
And to be fair, you don't want to go from super hot to blender because heat and vortexing isn't the best. This has been cooling for about 30 minutes.
Yeah, so this is, we've let it out. We kind of put it in here, then we put it off to the side, and now we're getting ready to blend it and to see how it's going to turn out. Simple process, you would think. There we go. Let's see what happens. There we go.
We're slowly moving up the cycle.
Yep, getting the big chunks first. Obviously, if you have never used a blender before, I recommend watching some other videos. We'll put some links down below. Some links to we are blended. This, we just taste tested it. It is outstanding. The name works. It is Loco Verde. We're getting ready to transfer it over into these jars. And let's go ahead and get a nice action shot. And this is our first hot sauce. It worked out incredible.
It is hot and good.
Hot and good. And right there. So now we're going to move on to the next one. If you look in the background, you can see our Thai chilies and other ingredients are going. Still don't have a name for it yet, but we're going to test that guy out and get a name for it here in just a little bit.